Starting lineups announced here in Hillsboro. We're about ready to go as the Clay Center Lady Tigers will face off today against the Republic County Buffaloes. Let's give you your starting lineups. First off, for Republic County, it'll be Kendra Scott, 5'5" senior outside. Madison Scott, who led them with 13 points in their opening game Tuesday against Sunrise. She's a 5'5" senior. Kinsey Johnson, 11 points on Tuesday night as well for the Buffaloes, a 5'5" senior, and 5'8" senior Casey Benishek. Now, not a lot of size with this team, but great experience, and certainly a team that knows about winning. They did make it into the state championships last year, and as we mentioned, for Coach Alan Sheets, a team that he brings back and hopes of doing some big things in 2A and here in Hillsboro. The Lady Tigers, 10-0 of the season now. Allie Wright-Frederick, 10-plus a game, a 5'5" senior. Where's number 12? Lauren Lane, number 15, a 5'9" senior, 12-plus a game. 7.5 a game for Addie Mullen, 5'4" and a sophomore, number 23. Hannah Ferguson, 11 points, 8.6 boards. She is a 6-foot junior. Where's number 21? And Sid Calloway, number 32, a 5'8" junior. 10-plus a game now, coming up with an 18-point performance, and she averages 6.5 rebounds per contest. Republic County has the opening possession. We are underway on a Friday afternoon from the semifinals here at the Trojan Classic. Backdoor cut inside. Republic County set play. They had a pretty good look at low for Kinsey Johnson. Just couldn't finish it inside the paint, and Clay Center clears the board. Allie Wright-Frederick will bring it across. They'll look at a 2-3 zone defense. Talking with Coach Jeff Edwards after the game Tuesday, he said Republic County has really been out pressuring, but he assumed that Coach Sheets against the Clay Center's offense would go to a zone, and they have. Pretty tight zone at 2-3. Here's Calloway. Baseline drive, stops, kicks it back out top. Around left it comes to Wright-Frederick. Allie, short corner. Here's Lane inside the paint. Hannah Ferguson goes strong, and Ferguson knocks it up and in. Clay Center has an early 2-0 lead. Patience will be something they have to take account of. Clay Center on the offensive end against that defense as mentioned. You're going to really pack it in and make them work it, find something. Nice job that time. Reversed it a couple of different times and then got the pass from Lauren Lane down below the baseline and on the corner, and then found Hannah Ferguson, the bucket good. Now steal forced. Clay Center down to court. Calloway, Mullen, and her shot strong. There's Ferguson trying to clean it up. Had it for a moment. Loose, knocked out of bounds. That will be Republic County basketball. Addie Mullen, the last to touch it. Tough play for Addie to catch that on the move with the defender right there, and she just couldn't quite get her feet as she wanted to take that lay-in, and it was strong, so the rebound off to Republic County, out of bounds actually to the Buffaloes. Republic County's Kinsey Johnson will work it up the floor, had 11 on Tuesday against Sunrise in that win. Republic County moving through into this championship semifinal. The final was a 55. Correction, the final on the girls' game was 47-34 Republic County. There's a shot in the lane, no good, and Wright-Frederick clears the board. Again, we will be checking in with Phil Casper in Washington to host Tigers. Girls playing Hanover in a semifinal game. Should be tipping off here any moment, if not already underway. Wright-Frederick goes right wing now to Calloway. And there's a short corner pass, lane to Ferguson 2 times in a row. Placing her out to a 4-0 start. Finding a seam in the defense, the Lady Tigers with a Lauren Lane to Hannah Ferguson combination 2 straight times, and they lead it 4-0. And Republic County called for a carry, and it'll turn the basketball back over now to the Lady Tigers. Alexis Hansen in for the first time, a freshman at 5'5" for Republic County. The Lady Tigers stay with Ferguson, Mullen, Calloway, Lane, and Allie Wright-Frederick will bring it up the floor. 2-3 zone again for Republic County. Clay Center leads it 4-0. Other side of the bracket, Heston is the fail. There's Lauren Lane with a feed from Calloway, can't get it. Ferguson, though, retrieves the rebound, and Clay Center has a new look. Lady Tigers will keep it on offense after the rebound from Ferguson keeps them alive. Here's Lane at the top of the key. Goes right wing deep to Calloway. Corner right, Mullen. Addie puts the dribble down. Left it comes to Wright-Frederick. Back to the right wing. Mullen lobs it down low. Kick out left side. Wright-Frederick, good look for the 3 ball. Just strong. Calloway, though, saves it in. No, she did not. They say she stepped on the line as she jumped up in the air to save it back in. And Calloway still chopping the gum, as you'll see, at the ballgame. Makes her way into a full-court pressure along with Mullen, Wright-Frederick, and Lane all up courts. They put no one on the basketball, and Hannah Ferguson stays back there. Republic County does get it in, and a bump called against Lauren Lane on the inbounds play as the receiver of that pass was bumped by Lauren down near the baseline. 4-0 start, Clay Center the lead, the first foul against Lauren Lane. And again, the full court press on for Clay Center. Lane near steal does knock it out of bounds. But trouble making it difficult anyway to get the basketball in bounds right now. This pressure has been something they've continued to work on. We saw them really start it for the first time in Minneapolis where they put it in a game situation and really worked on it, felt good about it. Wanted work against the post, a lot of backdoor cuts, man-to-man for Clay Center, of course, on defense. 5 minutes to work, 4-0. Here's Republic County. Pull-up jumper at the elbow right side. Tough shot, and Kinsey Johnson at 5'5" drops it in. Motion offense by Republic County. That time it was just a good pull-up jumper from Johnson. Not an easy shot, but she buried it. It's 4-2. Here's Mullen. Back outside. Right Frederick, top of the key. Lobs it right wing. Callaway to Lane. Kick out left side. Mullen takes the three. Now steps toward the paint. All the way to the glass goes Addie Mullen, and she's got the bucket down at 6-2. So Mullen weaved her way through the zone defense and was able to get down inside and with that left hand, kiss it off the glass. Midway point, opening quarter. Pull-up jumper, right baseline, no good, and right Frederick pulls it down. Allie will bring it the other direction. Clay Center with a 4-point lead, 6-2. Again, 4:04 remains here in this opening quarter. They should be underway at Washington County. Here's right Frederick, three ball at the point. Swish! The sniper drills it, and now Clay Center has a 9-2 lead, up by 7. Republic County walks it back the other direction. Lady Tigers got out early, 4-0, and now built on a 4-2 lead. Get it up to 9-2 with 3:39 left to work. At the free throw stripe now for the Buffaloes, Casey Benishek. Outside it comes to J.C. Blazik, and now we've got a jump ball forced by Addie Mullen, and this basketball belongs to Clay Center. Coach Alan Sheets will bring Audrey Sheets in, a senior at 5'6". She had 5 in their game Tuesday, and also checking back in at 5'5" senior Kendra Scott. 3:29 to work, first quarter. Lady Tigers have a 9-2 advantage. The basketball back in their possession. Right Frederick will walk it up the floor. Allie across the timeline now. At the high post, it goes to Lauren Lane. Back right side to right Frederick, who just hit that three. Now Callaway wants it at the point. She bombs down a three. The sidewalk surfer makes it a double-digit lead. It's 12-2, and Coach Alan Sheets wants a timeout. 12-2, Lady Tigers up early. 3:08 to work, first quarter. Let's check in Washington with Flip Casper.
Okay, Rock, right just as the national anthem was ending, we are not underway yet, getting set for girls semifinal action. Washington County taking on Hanover, just about set to go.
All right, Flip, thank you, and we'll check back in the next time. I know they are underway. I was trying to keep track of the clock here and figuring that they had gotten back underway, but the starting lineups and then the anthem before their matchup in the semifinals. So they're just about ready to tip that off at Washington County High School. Here it's 12-2 at Clay Center with 2 three balls knocked down by Allie Wright Frederick and Sid Callaway have stretched the lead out to double digits and forcing the hand of Coach Alan Sheets into a timeout. So Republic County has it, but it is Clay Center with a 10-point lead. Haley Franson checking in during the timeout. Right on the wing it goes now to Madison Scott. Skipped left, dribble penetration, shot up and short. Rebound. Lauren Lane yanks it away from everybody and races out to the other end. Lane to the glass, though, kicks it out to Ferguson. Now top of the key, right Frederick takes the three and then re-cues it. 12-2, Clay Center on top by a dime. Right side weak is Callaway. Around left they come now to Franson. Haley back outside to Allie against a 3-2 zone. Here's Ferguson in the corner, back out deep for Franson. Around left it comes to Frederick. Now Lane inside to Ferguson. 3 times they've scored on the same play. Twice on the left side, once on the right side, and now Ferguson is fouled and a chance at the old-fashioned three for the junior. Good rotation. They went in and out. They went wing to wing on opposite sides, and then they were able to find that what they call the short corner, where they get it below really not an angle to shoot the basketball for Lauren Lane. She's just looking for the cut of Hannah Ferguson, and she put it on the money 3 straight times now, and Clay Center leads it by 13, 15-2. Aaron Hamlin now for Clay Center and joins Franson, Wright Frederick, Callaway, and Ferguson with 2:24 remaining here in the opening quarter. Give a little check-in with Flip Casper. They were just getting underway when we went to the last timeout. Baseline left, Republic County. With it is Kendra Scott. Now inside the paint, caught below the bucket. Ball gets tipped away, and Wright Fredericks off to the races with Callaway. Alley across paint. Sid takes it up and is hammered. She'll be at the free throw line to shoot 2. Pretty good defense. I know there was a foul, but pretty good defense in transition by Kinsey Johnson. Ended up with the basketball, but she had to come right across the arm to make that happen. And so Sid Callaway stepping to the stripe to shoot 2 here. And Clay Center's defense allowed the early bucket, was leading 4-2, and now they've gone on an 11-0 run. And Callaway's got 2 free throws. First one on its way is good. Sid out to a 4-point start here. She had 18 on Tuesday in the matchup against Holcomb. And now 16-2. Second free throw up, and Callaway buries this one as well. She has 5. So Sid with 5. Hannah Ferguson with 6, 3 for Wright Frederick, and Mullen with 2. And Clay Center, that adds up to a 17-2 lead. There's still 2 minutes to go first quarter, and Clay Center dominant thus far. Full court pressure now. Up the floor, Callaway near steal. Republic County's got some numbers. Kinsey Johnson right through Lauren Lane. Contact, no foul either way. The deflection goes to Erin Hamill, who hands it off now to Wright Frederick. Alley will walk it across. Left wing deep, it goes to Franson. 1:40 left first quarter. 17-2, Clay Center the lead and the basketball. Wright Frederick, left wing. Skip pass right, Hamill fakes it to the baseline, called for step. She had gotten it to Callaway, the position they wanted, but she kind of took an extended step to make that bounce pass down low, and so the basketball is turned back over to Republic County. It'll be Audrey Sheets to take it out of bounds for the Buffaloes. Lady Tigers back in man-to-man, waiting to match up as they come to the timeline. Haley Franson awaits the dribble of Madison Scott. Now handed off to Sheets. Out near the timeline, Johnson. At the high post now, looking back towards Benishek. Nothing there, and back outside to Sheets. 1:15 to work. It's 17-2. Clay Center by a 15-point margin, and Hamill called for the reach in, pressuring outside against Kendra Scott, and just came across the wrist as she reached for the basketball. That'll be the second team foul against both squads now in this opening quarter. 1:11 remaining. Again, you heard Axtell earlier winning over Frankfurt. Boys consolation. Now Lane with a steal. 2-on-1 numbers. Lauren to the paint. Stops, turns, back outside. Franson to Wright Frederick. Thought about a 3, doesn't trigger. Now down low, Callaway. Open in the lane, takes it strong, can't get it. Has her own rebound, is fouled. She makes the stick back, but it was a foul well before the shot. It didn't be Clay Center's basketball on the baseline. Under a minute to work first quarter. It's Clay Center with a 17-2 advantage. Wright Frederick on the left side of the glass will inbound it. Coach Alan Sheets wants a timeout and gets Alexis Hansen in with 57 seconds to work. That foul against Casey Benishek, her first, team's third for Republic County. The corner right. Wright Frederick looks low, tried to get it to Callaway. It's just knocked away by Benishek. At 5'8", trying to patrol that post. Clay Center with some real length and size advantage over Republic County in this game. Lady Tigers again lead it here, 17-2. Pass out top to Franson. Back right it goes to Alley. Wright Frederick holds it and backs it out with 48 to work. We're in the opening quarter. Clay Center Lady Tigers up 17-2. Here's Lauren Lane. She'll hold. Now to Erin Hamill. It's a free throw stripe. Backs it out with a dribble. Now stops. Goes high post to Callaway. Sid turns and squares. Alan Sheets has put the Republic County Buffaloes in the man-to-man. The Lady Tigers had faced off against a 2-3 and a 3-2 and now man. And with 25 left, they may bring this down to shorten the first quarter with a 15-point advantage. 20 seconds. Branson holds it out near the sideline, down to 15. Now with 12, and at 10 seconds, they'll put the play into motion. Wright Frederick, high post, Callaway looks back door, not there. Now right wing, Branson to the corner. Erin Hamill, three-pointer at the buzzer is strong. Rebound comes off to Republic County. Lady Tigers lead by 15. They hold the Buffaloes to 2 first quarter points. Now, let's send it back again to Flip Casper in Washington.
All right, Rock, we're good to go this time. We are underway. We're about 4 minutes in, and it is a defensive battle, and I mean a physical game on both sides. You knew it would be with Washington County Hanover. 4:27 left in the first. It is a 2-2 tie.
All right, Flip, thanks to 2-tie there. So slow scoring affair. The Lady Tigers jumping out to a 17-2 lead. While we have a chance, let's take a 30-second Lady Tiger timeout.
Clay Center Tiger Basketball on KCLY is brought to you in part by Oldie Seed Farms, Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, Twin Valley, Subway of Clay Center, The Farmers Cooperative, United Bank and Trust, Midwest Products of Lynn, Washington, Hanover, and Clay Center, Central Office Service and Supply, and CS Precision Ag Incorporated of Clifton.
8 minutes gone by. Lady Tigers out to a 17-2 lead. The scoring for Clay Center, 6 early points from Hannah Ferguson. They also have Sid Calloway with 5, a 3-ball knocked in by Allie Wright-Frederick. Calloway, by the way, with a 3-pointer as well, and then Addie Mullen with 2. 17-2, in correction, 7 points for Hannah Ferguson. She made that free throw along with the 3 buckets she's knocked in. 17-2. Clay Center on defense to begin the second quarter. Nice throw inside. Pretty good opportunity for Republic County, and Madison Scott just couldn't finish it off down low. Allie Wright-Frederick walks it up the floor. Lady Tigers lead by 15. Right and deep it goes to Calloway, to the post. Lane, great post inside. She'll go strong, can't get it. And that's something that I know Coach Edwards emphasized when they worked on getting ready for this game. He knew they would have opportunities down inside the paint, and they really emphasized finishing shots. That's maybe the second or third Clay Center has not knocked in. Now, they finished shots, don't get me wrong, or they wouldn't have a 17-2 lead. And that ball did go out of bounds off of Republic County, but now the inbounds pass taken away by the Buffaloes. So Clay Center back defensively. Republic County with the basketball, outside with the dribble. And the drive now by Madison Scott all the way to the glass. She knocks it in. Remember, she had 13th on Tuesday against Sunrise, a game they won by 13 points. Just underway second quarter. And it was a 2-2 tie in the first quarter over at the Washington County-Hanover girls matchup, and sounded like both of those teams not giving an inch between each other, which was be no surprise, I guess, between those two state-ranked teams. Washington County in 2A, and, of course, Hanover in 1A. Lane down inside, had a good look from Hannah Ferguson, unable to get it down. The Lady Tigers still lead it. It's a 17-4 advantage, but Republic County with the only bucket thus far here in the second quarter. 6:35 to work. Ball fake and drive, left side by Kendra Scott, cut off by Wright-Frederick. Now the bounce pass down in the lane, taken away by Calloway. Outlet pass, Wright-Frederick, 2-on-1 numbers. Down low to Mullen. She'll take it strong, is blocked and fouled, and Addie's headed to the free throw line. She'll have a chance here to shoot 2 with 6:23 left to go. And Clay Center really able to get out and go in this ball game so far. First quarter, they were up 17-2, so they allowed just the 2 points. And a free throw for Mullen off the mark. It is 7 points from Hannah Ferguson that leads the way for Clay Center. Second free throw missing. Rebound, and Mullen's going to be called for the foul. Just a little frustration. Addie missed that free throw. Went after the rebound and ended up with the bump. So the foul called against the Lady Tiger sophomore. It's her first foul, team's third. 6:21 left to work here in this first period. Up the court with it. Left side comes J.C. Blazic. She will give it off deep on the left now between the rings to Sheets. Left side wing, Scott. Down in the paint, here's Benishek. She goes strong, and she is going to be fouled. Wright-Frederick, Calloway both in the area. And we'll see who the whistle goes against. Team's fourth foul, and they do get Allie Wright-Frederick for the bump, but the hold maybe might be a better term as Benishek was making her way across the paint. From the baseline now will be Sheets inbounding, and they get a pretty good look inside for Johnson, and she's finished correction. Benishek with the bucket. And now it's 17-6. Clay Center's 15-point lead dropped to 11 as Republic County has scored the first 2 buckets of this second quarter. Clay Center scoreless through 2 minutes. Left side wing, Wright-Frederick. Squared up, didn't look at the 3. Ferguson flashes to the middle, not there. Now back outside to Mullen. Outside is Calloway. Now to Wright-Frederick. Around left is Mullen. Back outside to Wright-Frederick. Wing right goes to Calloway. Now top of the key is Mullen. Baseline left, Wright-Frederick. 5.5 to work first half. Clay Center leads at 17-6. at the free throw line. Lane shoots it for two, and just off the back iron, thought it was going down. And just a touch strong. Clay Center again with a double-digit lead, but Republic County making a little move here in the second quarter. Right, Frederick, good pressure out top. It's given left now to Audrey Sheets. She uses one dribble and off to Scott. Kendra Scott with it. Now she goes high post. Hannah Ferguson jumps out, has it, pivots, looks for help, and gets it away to Lauren Lane. So the Lady Tigers, good defense in the post that time, coming from Hannah Ferguson. Left side, high post. Callaway, good wrestle away from Johnson. Now Ferguson in the paint, muscles her way in the lane, and they call an offensive charge. Benishek holding her ground and then moving with Ferguson, but the official saying she had the right of way that Hannah was trying to get through it. Foul goes against the Lady Tigers. So Clay Center's lead stays at 11. Coach Jeff Edwards will have a little conversation with the official about that call. He thought that could have been a blocking foul. It was not called that way. 15th foul. First against Ferguson. Right side wing and deep. Drive by Benishek, and she gets by a defender but misses down inside. And so the basketball rebounded for the Lady Tigers, and Allie Wright Frederick on a sprint dribble up the floor has it right wing. Nearing the midway point, almost 4 minutes into the second quarter, and Clay Center is yet to score, but now Ferguson with a steal in the lay-in. Kenzie Johnson was on her knee trying to keep her pivot foot, and when she threw it to try to find a teammate, Ferguson was the only one there. She's got 9. Clay Center leads by 13. A timeout taken by Republic County. Stay with us. We're going to send it over to Bill Casper, check in at Washington.
All right, Rock, thanks. Here with just 45 seconds to go in the first, Hanover has found it. They lead Washington County 11-4. Tess Chetchley in the lane trying to bowl her way in, and she took steps. So nearing the end of the first quarter, Hanover 11, Washington County 4.
All right, Flip, again, we appreciate it. It's Hanover starting to step it out a little bit there in that first quarter. This is a 1-minute timeout, so let's get a 30-second break. Back with more in a moment.
With fall harvest in the bin, it's time to plan next season's bumper crop with Oldie seed, corn, and soybean varieties. We take pride in the latest technology. Oldie will be one of the first to bring our family of producers the latest Extend, LibertyLink, and Enlist soybean varieties. This season, if you want to give your fields a big Wildcat first down, plant a high-performance corn or soybean variety from Oldie Seed, proud sponsor of Kansas State football.
Lady Tigers with the lead here, 19-6. Coach Alan Sheets used much of that timeout to have a conversation with the official. He was trying to get a timeout for Kenzie Johnson, who, as I said, was down on the knee, trying to keep a pivot foot, if you will. Now Callaway a steal, run out, left side, lay in good. 7 points for Sid Callaway, and now the lead back out to 15. On that play, though, Johnson just had to get rid of it. She was about to fall over and travel it, but she gave it right to Hannah Ferguson, almost like a give and go, and she was able to drive the lane and get the bucket. Now here's Benishek. Muscles up 1 over 2 defenders. Mullen, great defense, but Benishek still gets it in. Just a tough shot knocked home by the Republic County Buffaloes with 3:38 to work now. Clay Center leads it by 13. It's 21-8. Right Frederick out top. Lobs it low, looking for Lauren Lane just off her fingers. Would have been a great catch had she made it. Likely could have gone posted up against Alexis Hansen, but it went off of her hands. And so the possession again back to Republic County with Clay Center leading it here 21-8. In the front court comes J.C. Blazik. Now switched up out top. It has gone to the end of the first quarter, and Hanover now leads 14-4 over Washington County. And now a bucket down to the lane by Benishek, who's gotten really active. She has correction. That is J.C. Blazik who got the bucket with her first 2 points. 21-10, Clay Center by 11. Lady Tigers with the basketball, under 3 to go. First half of play. Lauren Lane, right corner. Mullen, and we have a foul call. No, 3-second violation. Rare call you see, but Hannah Ferguson, they say, was caught in the lane too long. So it goes back the other direction on the turnover to Republic County. And they've got a chance to get this back down to single digits right now. 21-10. Walked up the floor right now by Madison Scott against Addie Mullen. Scott tries to drive it, cut off by Mullen, now backs it out. 5 count is on, now turns it, crosses over, kick out to the right wing for J.C. Blazik. Now off left he goes to Alexis Hansen. Benishek out of the game. Now Callaway sprints away again. Left hand by the sidewalk surfer, and she has 9. And now Clay Center back up by 13. And bench for Republic County, very frustrated. Callaway's twice kind of baited him into making that pass, and then just stepped up, tapped it, and then she's gone. Now they go behind, and Callaway with a shot block inside. They thought they had a wide open lane for Blazic, and it was Callaway went up and swatted it. And now Clay Center with the 13-point advantage and 2 minutes to go first half. Headed back the other direction. To the lane, Callaway, kick out left side, Mullen. Fakes on the 3, now back out deep between the circles. It goes to Wright Frederick. Lauren Lane has it right side, high post, looks back door. Now goes to the post for Ferguson, to Wright Frederick in the corner, Mullen. Looks for the 3, now triggers it, and just rattling off. Rebound yanked away inside by Alexis Hansen. A minute 32 to work, 23-10 ball game, placed into the lead. Republic County with the basketball. Madison Sky works at right side. Switch up now as Ferguson has that assignment. Here's Sheets for 3, left wing. It's short. Tip out, and a rebound goes to Wright Frederick. 4-on-1 the other direction. Wright Frederick inside. Ferguson has 11. The feed from the sniper to Hannah Ferguson is 25-10. Play Center by 15. Minute 5 to work. Bell just rang for the end of school here at Hillsboro High School. Jeff Edwards look at the official on that sideline and said school's out. 25-10 ball game. Here's a drive by Scott. Kick out right wing to Sheets. Now 48 to work. Clay Center with a 15-point advantage. Dribble drive to the paint. Kick out for Sheets, and it's thrown away. Trying to set Audrey Sheets up for a chance at 3. The drive and kick out from Blazic went wide. Clay Center has possession again now with a 25-10 advantage. Haley Franson back on the court for the Lady Tigers, along with Wright Frederick, Mullen, Callaway, and Ferguson. 25-10, clock back underway with 40 to work as Wright Frederick works it across the center ring. Man-to-man for Republic County. They started zone and have gone man, and Clay Center now may shorten this quarter down as they did the first. Wright Frederick holds with 24 to Mullen. Republic County extends the defense out a little bit. Neither team in a bonus. Mullen back outside to Wright Frederick, 15. And they'll go at 10 seconds again, most likely. That's where the trigger is. Now at 8, Wright Frederick puts it in motion. With 6, Callaway, top of the key, holds, ball fake, dribble drive with 2, with 1, up at the buzzer. Boy, looked like a foul. They got away with it. Callaway was mugged on the way to the lane. Clay Center, though, has a 25-10 lead as we head to halftime. And we also head to Phil Casper over in Washington.
All right, Rock, thanks. We'll give you a little bonus coverage here. Second quarter just underway, and a foul on the floor by Hanover has put Washington County on the line. Jenna Henneberg hits the front end of a 1-on-1. Second one on the way is good. So Washington County now has got back in it. They trail 14-8. Tess Chechely 6 points. And now a 3-ball from Riley Debley on the other end won't go. Rebound Annie Otai. The Tigers trailed 14-4 at half. Come out on a little 4-0 run. Now Henneberg in the lane with a turnaround jumper won't go. Ball batted around. Hanover out of there with it. Riley Debley down the lane, and they're going to say she carried the basketball. Chris Beichman really taking issue with this officiating crew, and now an official over to give Beichman an explanation. On the inbound, there's a 2-ball up from Holly DeLay, won't go, and a jump ball is going to be called as player Zarbanicki was tied up, and Coach Chris Beichman wants a timeout. 6:36 left in the first half. 14-8, Hanover with the lead. It's a full timeout. We'll bring you back after these.
I was arranging office furniture at Central Office in Clay Center when in walked Richard Simmons.
I'm in a terrible dilemma. Being active, sometimes I just want to sit at my desk and work. But other times, I just have to be on my feet.
We've got these new sit-stand desks in different sizes that let you work either sitting or standing. We also have over 20 styles of chairs in stock. This flipper arm mid-back chair is even on sale at $169, and we have just added an ergonomic stool for those who work at counter-height desks.
Central Office Service and Supply Guy, this place is the perfect fit.
It's the defense of Clay Center, so we'll bring you back to Hillsboro. About to send it over to Phil Casper in just a second. Wanted to update you on the scoring. 25-10 Lady Tigers lead it, but it's really the defense of Clay Center that's been dominant, and the work of Hannah Ferguson and Sid Calloway on the offensive end. Ferguson half-court set has 11, 5 buckets of free throw. Calloway in transition and a three-pointer and 2 free throws has 9. 3 also from Allie Wright-Frederick. Addie Boland with 2. Lady Tigers up 25-10 over Republic County in the semifinals here in the Trojan Classic. Right now, back to Cliff Casper.
All right, rocking out of the timeout. Jenna Henneberg up and down on a pass to Tess Ketchley, and it's 14-10, and now a foul. A 3-second call now on Hanover, and they're going to get another unforced error. So back to Washington County, and boy, again, this crew not making any friends with Coach Bikeman of Hanover. Now near steal on the inbounds. Full court press on from Hanover. 14-10. We'll get you back to Rocky Downing just as soon as they're ready for second half action there. Here we're 6 minutes out from halftime. Turnaround jumper in the lane from Henneberg is partially blocked. That's blocked by Kylie Heenick. Here comes Hanover. Now Heenick, other end in the lane. Can't get the shot to go, and it's Annie Otot out of there with it. She'll hand it off to Cammie Miller. Man-to-man from Hanover. Chetcherly on the baseline. Inside pass, she goes to Wyatt, and now a jump ball called underneath the basket, and that'll be possession back to, it should be Hanover, and it is. Just not changed at the scorer's table yet, so it will be Hanover basketball. 14-10, Washington County trailing. Full court press on now from the Wildcats, nearly over and back by Heenick, but that's a good call by the official. I'm looking right down at that, and she was close, but not there. Now shot block on the inside by Tess Chetcherly. Here comes Debley, driving lane, shot off glass. Riley Debley, athletic move to the basket, and it's 16-10, and now a foul is going to be called on Debley, so down to the other end we go, 1-on-1. That's going to send Henneberg back to the line, shooting 1-on-1. Everybody's set. Henneberg ready to go. Buries the first one. So now an official over to talk with Coach Bikeman, and a lot of times if somebody on the crew will do that, it'll just calm the coach down a little bit, and it seems to have worked on Bikeman as Henneberg hits both. 16-12. 5:14 left in the half. Hanover leading, and now Hanover throws it away right into the hands of Lauren Wyatt. Down court comes Washington County. Grace Otot in the lane. Turnaround jumper is blocked, but they'll say, I think Kylie Heenick got a little too much into Otot. So Grace Otot, 5'7" freshman for the Tigers, stands ready to shoot 2. Free throw up and down. One more on the way. That's strong. Rebound Henneberg. Put back Henneberg, and a charge is going to be called. And I think they called that on Henneberg. Taylor Click really got upset. She thought it was called on her, but it was not. So that is on Henneberg, and I just didn't see it. Probably an elbow or a forearm. So we'll go to Hanover, 16-13, 4:53 left in the half. As soon as they're ready in Hillsboro, we'll get you back there for the Lady Tigers. Losey now to Debley. Losey right wing. There's Zarvanicki baseline 3. Strong. Rebound, Tess Chetcherly. Outlet to Otot. Washington County wants to run, but Annie Otot's going to hold it up. And now Washington County wants a timeout. 4:28 left in the half. 16-13. Hanover leads when we come back.
The Farmers Cooperative has been serving producers for over 112 years. At the Farmers Cooperative, we're constantly looking for ways to help our producers become more successful. Allow us to serve you with our quality people, products, and services. We would like to take this opportunity to say thank you for your business, and we're here to serve you with agronomy, feed, grain, lubricants, tires, and energy.
Investing in our owners' success. Farmers Cooperative.
A message from Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement in Concordia. Replace your drafty windows with top-of-the-line performance and energy-efficient windows from Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement. New windows could save you 25% on your energy bill. Learn more at GeislerRoofing.com.
This is Dallas Hassenbank, and Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement has you covered with more than 37 years experience.
Geisler Roofing and Home Improvement, we've got you covered.
Out of the timeout, 3-ball from Grace Otot goes long. Rebound Hanover. Here comes Debley down court. Has it knocked out of her hands. Hanover recovers. Ball still loose. Tiana Losey has it. Right wing. Now baseline. She goes to Cliff. Tries driving. Cut off nicely by Bent. Losey at the wing. Inside. Cliff. Floater in the lane. Blocked by McKenna Bent. Right into the hands of Lauren Wyatt. Now Chechley left alone on the wing. She won't shoot it. She'll go baseline. Otot. Back to Chechley. Baseline 3-ball from Tess Chechley. Long. Rebound Riley Debley. Debley out of there with it quick, but probably going to have to hold up. No, she will drive lane. Floater high off glass. Won't go strong. Rebound Annie Otot. 3:28 left in the first half. 16-13. Hanover with the lead. The 9-2 second quarter run by Washington. Now in the lane. Oh, backing her way in is McKenna Bent. And a reverse lay-in is good. And it is a 2-point game. And now here comes Washington County again on the steal. A 1-point game. There we go. We've got the score clock right. And Annie Otot holds it. Chance for Washington County to take the lead. Otot on the wing. 2:45 inside. Chechley bowls her way in the lane. Can't get the shot to go. Gets her own rebound. Put back good. And Washington County has taken their first lead. And a 13-2 run by Washington County. Now out of bounds. That's going to be off of Taylor Cliff. And Washington County is going to get it right back with 2.5 minutes left in the half. They lead 17-16. A 13-2 run in this second period. It was 14-4 at the end of one. Hanover was leading. Otot now on the wing. Looking inside to Chechley. Nothing there. Now she's going to drive. 15. No, won't go. Rebound 2. Washington County. Great save by Grace Otot. Now underneath to Bent. Shot off glass from Annie Otot. Bent is good. And it's 19-16. Down under 2 minutes, and I think they are ready to go. Hanover with the ball, steal by Washington County. We'll get this in transition. It's Bent all the way down, loses her dribble, and now a double dribble. So 1:48 left in the half. 19-16, Washington County leads. Let's get you back to Hillsboro.
All right, Flip, thanks, and that has turned into a really good one. We'll get more bonus coverage in the second half after we kind of on a timetable now where we can go from gym to gym, which is always fun during a tournament week. Lady Tigers have gotten underway here in this third quarter. The opening possession was a pass down inside the Lauren Lane to foul against Audrey Sheets of Republic County. Now Ferguson has it out top to Mullen. Addie goes right wing to Wright Frederick. Allie holds there. Now to Lane at the top. Lob down low. Good look for Ferguson. They're going to get a foul, though, called on the floor before the shot. And it will go against Sheets. It'll be the second straight foul called against Audrey Sheets. I do have a little look into the Tiger wrestlers who have just, I think, completed their first round. Get you a second here. Get you that in a second. Here's a lob outside for Callaway. Sid back in the corner. Wright Frederick holds, looking low. Ferguson trying to post. They'll skip it left instead to Addie Mullen. The high post lane. Right side wing, Wright Frederick. Allie skips it again left to Addie Mullen. Addie looks low. Ferguson working hard inside, unable to get free yet. Now at the top of the key is Callaway. Sid goes left to Mullen. Back outside Callaway to right Frederick. Down to the post, they get it to Ferguson. She had a huge first half and now steps out about 10 foot away with almost a baby hook that time that went off window and good against the defenders, the smaller defender. And Hannah Ferguson's got 13 now. Lob down low in the paint, taken away by Wright Frederick. Alley up the floor. 3-on-3, no real numbers. She'll set offense. Now they go to the post again for Ferguson. Ball batted to the baseline and out of bounds. It will stay with the Lady Tigers down low on the baseline. In the Beloit Invitational, Tiger wrestlers, that Bloom a winner, Ryan Tears a winner. Losses for Jake Wynn, Keegan Brownell, Reed Bitter, Red Compass 1. Losses for Cameron Osborne and Logan McDonald and Cody Callahan. Peyton Lane and Hunter Mullen both had byes in the first round, so they get you caught up to date on the Tigers at that 2-day Beloit Invitational. Here's Ferguson lobbing it low, looking for Lauren Lane down inside, and it was just too tall, and a couple of defenders in the area made it tough for anyone to get to it. It's not going to bounce off of Clay Center. 27-10, 6:34 remains here in the third. Clay Center has a 17-point lead. They have held Republic County scoreless through the first 90 seconds. Good defense by Mullen out top, pressuring on Scott. Now she picks up her dribble. Clay Center crowd calling for a 5-second call. Now it's going to be Kendra Scott in the corner left. And a foul call against Clay Center. Allie Wright Frederick's going to pick up her second. In is Haley Franson. And Lauren Lane will come out. Second foul on Wright Frederick. That's the first team foul. 2 have been whistled, both on Audrey Sheets for Republic County. Pass comes in from the baseline. Scott to Benishek. Now she stopped and used her dribble. And Addie Mullen, great job to tie it up. It's going to be a jump ball arrow that goes to Republic County. 27-10. Lady Tigers with the lead. Mullen just good man-up defense and was able to reach in and get it jump ball called. And now a timeout taken by Republic County. Let's see if they've gotten to halftime over in Washington with Flip Casper.
Yeah, they have, Rock, and it's turned into a game. Washington County is up at half, 22-16. They win that second quarter, get this, 18-2. It was 14-4, Hanover up at the end of one. 22-16, Washington County leads at half.
Wow, what a turnaround for Washington County in a physical battle that was very low scoring. All of a sudden, the Lady Tigers of Washington County put 18 on the board in the second quarter and have a lead going to halftime. What's the score one more time, Flip?
22-16, Washington County leads at half.
All right, thanks. We appreciate it. 2 state-ranked teams go into battle in the championship semifinals, and that one taking place over in Washington, 22-16, as Washington County came from quite a ways back. They were down by 10, and they outscore them 18-2. Here's Republic County off the timeout. Inbounds play, backdoor cut. Scott blocked by Hannah Ferguson, tipped by Callaway, and Clay Center gets it back. Republic County got the look they wanted, but Hannah Ferguson denied it, and Clay Center has possession with a 17-point lead. Just under 6 to work. Here's Callaway, backdoor look. Mullen goes strong, can't get the roll. Ferguson back up and good. 15 now for Hannah Ferguson. Through a defender who got a hand on the basketball, just able to muscle it up through and off the glass and down. It's a 19-point lead now. And they're at halftime. Washington County leads over Hanover by 6. Benishek, and with a foul or travel, they're going to call this a foul against Clay Center in the lane. I think they get Haley Franson with that call. It is her first, and the team's second. 5:35 left here in the third. Clay Center's gone up 29-10. And through 2.5 minutes, they have thrown a shutout thus far against Republic County in this quarter. Benishek turns, spins, can't get a shot away. Now turns again, does get it up off glass. Clever move by Casey Benishek. She had a defender, turned, couldn't get it away, turned back to kick it out. Defender went high side, and Benishek was able to take the shot back again to her right and up off the window and down. First points of the third quarter for Republic County comes just over 5 minutes remaining in this third. Now the ball tipped by Republic County. Francis, good job to go down and get after it. And a timeout taken by Coach Jeff Edwards before the turnover could take place or a jump ball could take place. 29-12, timeout on the floor. You're listening to Lady Tiger Basketball on 100.9.
As a family-owned independent business, our agronomists at CS Precision Ag understand what it takes to make your operation successful. From Veris soil mapping and variable rate prescriptions to pre-season crop planning and weekly crop scouting reports, our agronomists tailor-fit each package to fit your particular farm. We are accepting new customers for 2017 throughout north central Kansas and south central Nebraska. Contact us today at 785-630-0596 or visit us online at csprecisionag.com.
Customer satisfaction is the #1 goal at Ray's Apple Market, and with the ever-changing product lines, along with the changing needs of today's families, it's a real challenge, but a challenge they're happy to take on throughout the store, from the produce department to the frozen foods, and from the meat and dairy departments to the bakery and deli. They work to keep up with the current food trends while continuing their old-fashioned values of great customer service. Shop your community-minded, locally owned Ray's Apple Market.
29-12, Lady Tigers with a lead of 17 with 5:04 remaining here in this third period. They had the basketball. This ball was loose, almost taken away by Republic County. Addie Mullen went down, had a hold of it, was about to lose her pivot foot, and Coach Jeff Edwards getting the timeout call before the turnover, or what would have been probably a jump ball. There's a look inside for Mullen. Couldn't quite handle the pass. Kick out right, Frederick for three. That was right on the money and came up just short. In the other direction comes Scott. And runs through. Good defense by Wright Frederick. Now the ball loose on the baseline. Saved in by Callaway up the floor. Wright Frederick trying to throw it down the court to Lauren Lane, and the ball knocked out of bounds off Republic County. So Clay Center keeps possession, still with the 17-point advantage intact. Down the court comes Allie Wright Frederick. 4.5 to work third quarter. Clay Center leads at 29-12. They're in halftime in the Washington County Hanover girls matchup. Here's Lauren Lane toward the paint. Kick out looking for Addie Mullen and thrown away. Lane got to the paint, really kind of lost her balance and just unable to keep going to the paint. She tried to kick into the left wing and it went out of bounds. Lane will come out. Franson in. Do have a score update on the Lynn girls against Donovan West. The Lynn girls are up 24-22. That's another semifinal taking place there in the TVL Championships. Lynn leads Donovan West 24-22. That's a halftime score. Benishek in the paint and swatted out of bounds by Ferguson. A foul is going to be called. She shares a smile with her teammates, thinking that she had that pretty clean. And we'll go back to Republic County now at the free throw line. This will be the first free throw attempts of the game for the Buffaloes. Clay Center is 3 of 5 at the line all in the first half. Benishek's free throw is up and down. She's putting together a really nice ball game. She has 7 now in the contest. Again, Lynn leads Donovan West 24-22 at the half. Washington County up at halftime over Hanover, coming from behind to take a 6-point lead over the TVL. It's girls play. Benishek knocks in both free throws, and she has 8. Clay Center leads it by 15, nearing the midway point here in the third. Left and deep is Mullen. Zone still by Republic County, but they have kind of extended it around the perimeter right now. Mullen back to Wright Frederick. Allie will hold, and Clay Center with a 15-point lead. They want Republic County to play man-to-man, or at least extend that defense, and so Clay Center may get real deliberate here, shorten this game down a little bit. Wright Frederick holds near the timeline. Now high post is Ferguson, and it turns and spins and back outside for Allie. Wright Frederick puts the dribble down, starts to penetrate, gives it off to Franson in the corner. She'll bring it out. Now kicks it left and deep to Mullen. 29-14, high post Ferguson, ball fake, kicks it right corner. Wright Frederick will attack, and she's fouled on the way into the paint, and will be basketball out of bounds to Clay Center on the baseline. They're about 4 minutes out in Washington for the second half to get started. We'll certainly be checking in there with Flip Casper when they get back underway. Washington County leading, Lynn leading. Inbounds pass to Callaway, then kicked out to Wright Frederick, now out deep for Mullen. Addie to Allie, and she has it just in front of the center ring here. High post goes to Ferguson, and Republic County has gone back man-to-man, so Clay Center now looking for the offense to roll. Mullen backs it out, High post right side, Callaway off of the defender, spins and slides through and knocks it down. She has 11. Sid Callaway that time had a defender right in her path and just kind of crossed over when she was making her step and was able to then hold and with body control get up there and put it off the window and down. Now a foul on the other end against the Lady Tigers. This will be the third team foul against Clay Center. Basketball goes out of bounds. Neither team made the bonus first half. And actually, it's the fourth team foul against Clay Center. 3 has been whistled against Republic County here in this third quarter. The Lady Tiger lead is 17. Republic County will inbound from the baseline. Lobbed out deep, Benishek, and now she will try to get it to their point and just overthrown and out of bounds. Good hustle play by Madison Scott. Actually ended up right in front of us here at Hillsboro. 31-14. Clay Center with the 17-point advantage. 2:42 left to work. We have an Abilene score for you as well. They are up 29-25 in their matchup in the SIT. That's a semifinal game for them as well in Salina. 2:25 to work. Here's Callaway to Mullen. Addie drives to the paint. Big bump inside. Blocking foul. And Mullen will get 2 free throws. Addie can go either way, but she gets an opportunity to go at you with that strong left side with the left hand. It is a dangerous time for the defender. And Mullen knocks down the first of 2 free throws. She has 3 points now in the game. That Abilene matchup, they are leading over Liberal 29-25. Funston with 17 to lead the way for the Cowgirls. So good stuff there from the NCKL in the SIT semifinals. Abilene leading Liberal. They're going to the 4th in that one. Mullen, second free throw misses. Lauren Lane out of nowhere up and knocks it in. That is her first bucket of the ball game. And a timeout's quickly taken here on the floor. We'll break as well. You're listening to Lady Tiger and TVL Basketball on 100.9.
Having prescription coverage problems? Call or stop by your local Patterson Health Bar Pharmacy in Clay Center, Abilene, or Salina for assistance. They accept Humana and all major Medicare Part D plans, including SilverScript, Blue Cross Blue Shield, AARP, and Aetna. Still have questions? Get your answers from a smiling staff member at Patterson Health Mart Pharmacy, where they're putting the care back into healthcare.
34-14. Clay Center has stretched the lead out now to a 20-point advantage here against the Republic County Buffaloes. And Lauren Lane, who had a huge night, 16 Tuesday in the opener, now with her first field goal, but it was a rip down on the offensive board and then took it back up with that left hand. Anna Ferguson leads the Lady Tigers in scoring. She has 15 tonight, this afternoon, 11 from Sid Callaway. 34-14. Mullen, great pressure on the perimeter, and gets a foul call. That may have been a break because she was broken down by Madison Scott after the pressure defense. Scott got by her, but a foul was called in her reach. What would have been maybe an open lay-in for Scott had she been able to play on. Audrey Sheets will inbound for the Buffaloes. Out deep it comes to Scott again. Now Callaway on her. 2 minutes remains, third quarter. The Lady Tigers lead it here, 34-14. Spinning her way to the bucket. Haley Franson, good defense, but it's going to be called for the bump. And free throw opportunity coming for J.C. Blasick. 34-14. Again, Washington County, Hanover. They are matched up in Washington in the girls semifinal. It was Washington County trailing by 10 and coming back to take a 6-point lead at half. And Lynn leading Donovan West by 2 at halftime. Blasick knocks down the first free throw. She has 3 points. Clay Center here in Hillsboro leading 34-15. One more free throw coming for Republic County, and both charities knocked in by Blasick. 5'5" junior has 4 points. Clay Center's lead is 18. It'll be Addie Mullen who walks it up near the timeline. Mullen across half-court stripe, now to Callaway deep, to Mullen. She'll work it right with the dribble. 1-3-1 defense by Republic County. Here's Lane in the corner. Looking down low, Ferguson tries to post it. Across it comes to Mullen. Now Addie will back it out. Mullen holds. No 5 count on. Now they do have a 5 count going. I'm not sure she's aware of it. And now she picks up the dribble and breaks it and gets it away to Hannah Ferguson. Minute 16 to work. Ferguson back out deep. Mullen with it. An 18-point Lady Tiger lead. Now Callaway comes out. Again, the 5 count is on. Mullen stops, gets it off to Ferguson. Hannah turns and squares it up. Man-to-man now by Republic County. Here's Francis. Looked low, wasn't there. Now backs it out. She's defended closely by Kinder Scott. Now Franson has used her dribble, needs some help, gets it off to Callaway near the timeline, and a foul called against Republic County will be their 15th foul with 53 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Callaway will take it out near the midcourt stripe. Clay Center leads it by 18. They had a 15-point edge at halftime. Stretched to 20 a moment ago. Here's Lane. Top of the key, left alone. Kicks it back out to Callaway with 48 now. And Clay Center can go back to work in their motion. Mullen has it right sideline, guarded closely by Madison Scott. Now she'll give it back out deep to Franson. Around left it comes on the wing to Callaway. Lane quickly to the bucket. Can't get it down, but does get a chance at the stripe. Lauren Lane with a quick move after the catch of the basketball. Had a defender on her hip and was able to catch and really go strong. Got the foul. Almost got it to roll in. She will get 2 free throws. In 16 points she had on Tuesday. She's been held to just 2 here thus far tonight. Free throw from Lauren Lane's up and good. Lane has shot from the free throw stripe very well this season. Shooting 64%, I should say, on the year. Puts Clay Center up by 19, 35-16 with 35 to work. Brianne Wilson in for the first time here in this third quarter. Lane can't get the roll on the free throw. The rebound comes off to Republic County. The board to J.C. Blossick. Down court quickly, left wing and deep, and we've got a foul in the lane. Lauren Lane and Benishek both kind of tied up, and they call Lauren Lane for a hold down low. And now we're in the 1-on-1 both ways. Neither team made the bonus first half, but now you'll see the 17th foul on Clay Center. 6 have been whistled against Republic County. At the stripe, Benishek with a 1-and-1. 2 for 2 at the line today, make it 3 for 3, and now she has 9 points in the contest. The lead, Republic County in scoring. 1 more free throw after making the front end. 35-17. Second free throw on its way and down. So she's in double digits with 10 now. Anna Ferguson, Allie Wright-Frederick back in. Franson and Wilson come off. And Republic County for the first time with some full court pressure trying to get it set up. Clay Center will inbound. Callaway brings it into Wright-Frederick in the backcourt. Now uses her dribble back to Callaway. Sid, left sideline is Wright-Frederick. Allie, middle of the court. Callaway ripped through. 3-on-2 numbers. Sid, right wing. Mullen backs it out with 13. Skips it across to Wright-Frederick. Allie with 10. Now down to 8. Mullen, high post. Lauren Lane with 5 seconds. Left he goes to Wright-Frederick. Allie outside Mullen. Ball fakes, drives in, takes it up in the crowd, and will head to the fourth quarter. Clay Center up by 17 here over Republic County. Gives us a chance to head over to Washington to check in with Flip Casper.
All right, Rock, thanks. Here, Washington County picking up right where they left off after halftime. They come out pretty strong once again. They are on a 12-3 run right now, and they lead this ball game 34-21 over Hanover. 4:13 left in the third, 34-21, Washington County lead.
35-18 here. We're at a quarter break. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Back in a moment.
What happened?
This house is too small.
So let's buy a new house.
But we can't afford a new house. Money doesn't grow on trees.
That's why we'll go to United Bank and Trust. I heard they have low mortgage rates that are affordable for everyone.
Well, then let's go right now.
Stop and see me, Maria Fitzmeyer.
Or me, Carla Sweet, at United Bank and Trust to talk about getting your new home loan process started.
Or visit us online at ubankonline.com. United Bank and Trust. Banking for your way of life.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
35-18 here, 36-21 as Washington County starting to build a big lead up. They're in the third quarter there. We're starting the fourth here. Place of the Lady Tigers on top, 35-18, and we've got a foul on Benishek on the inbounds, trying to go to Anna Ferguson at the point, and just kind of ran through her to try to get to the basketball. That's going to put Ferguson at the stripe with a chance at a 1-1. Mentioned both teams in the bonus. The foul on Benishek, her third. So the Lady Tigers heading to the fourth. Now lead at 35-18. And it's Hannah Ferguson knocking in the front end of the 1-1. And she now has 16 in the ball game. And has one more free throw coming after making the front end. This one's also down. 17 now for Hannah Ferguson. Erin Hamill back in for the Lady Tigers. It was a 18-point lead or 17-point lead. Now it's up 19, 37-18. 7:50 to work. We're in the fourth. Benishek has it out top. Hands it off. No, does not. Keeps it against Hamill. Now drives. Cut off by Ferguson. Shot up. No good. Rebound weak side. The guard, Allie Wright-Frederick, brings it down. She and Erin Hamill had great position defensively down in low. Back to the way, Clay Center, and Ferguson's going to be fouled again. She and Kinsey Johnson get tied up, and then both trying to rip their arms free. A little extracurricular. Now the official will step in and make sure all are in good spirits. Ferguson with a wry smile on her face as she steps to the line with a chance again at the 1-1. 17 points today for the junior. And the first free throw rims off. Lane kept it alive, and Republic County comes down with it. Down court, Republic County the drive, and inside goes Madison Scott. She has 4 points now. The lead for Clay Center is at 20. Back to the way, here's Wright Frederick in the corner, double teamed, almost lying. She does turn it over. She ends up walking with the basketball. So it'll be Republic County's possession. Clay Center leads it by 17. There is 7:05 left to work here in this fourth quarter. Washington County starting to stretch it against Hanover. They were up 15 at last check. Callaway, tip away. And it's taken right back by Johnson, but she went back court. The official says she got it in the front court possession and then took it to the back court. That is a tough call because the ball was pretty loose when it got near the half-court stripe, but the official saying that Johnson actually did have possession before she stepped into the back court. And a timeout taken here on the floor. A chance again to check in with Flip Casper in Washington.
All right, Rock, thanks. Hanover now on a little run on a bucket by Tiana Losey and Macy Debley, trying to cut this thing back to single digits. A minute 48 left in the third. It's 38-27. Washington County still leads.
All right, Flip, thanks. Here, the Lady Tigers up 37-20. A reminder still to come today. More action, of course, from the Twin Valley League tournament, as you'll have a boys semifinal coming up in a moment. Then we're going to go over the consolation side of things for the later games tonight, as it'll still be semifinal game, but Phil Casper will change gyms, I should say, as the tournament moves along. So it's a big day of basketball in the Twin Valley League. Here in Hillsboro, we'll be heading over to the Tabor Gym, so we'll switch gyms here as well and not tip off until 7:30 tonight. That's when Clay Center boys will take on Sunrise Academy out of Wichita. Sunrise Academy, both teams losing to Republic County on Tuesday in the opening round. Played Sunrise Academy, I should say. The Lady Buffaloes did win, and the Buffalo boys with a close loss, 55-52 was that final. The Republic County girls would end up winning their matchup against Sunrise in a 13-point ball game. Here, the Lady Tigers will have the basketball on the sideline and a 17-point lead after the Republic County timeout. It is Allie Wright-Frederick in the backcourt, walking it across to Sid Callaway. Looked to the post. Lane flashed open for a moment and then was covered up. Now left it comes to Wright-Frederick. Allie looking low. Again, not quite there. Lauren Lane calling for it now. She has Audrey Sheets defending her smaller opponent, but they haven't been able to find her yet. Here's Ferguson. Hannah goes right wing and deep to Mullen. Now Lane across paint, lob inside. Through two defenders, no. Has the rebound and is hammered from behind, and a foul is going to be called. Again, we gave you the report on Tiger wrestlers. They have finished the first round at the Beloit Invitational. We'll recap that. Actually, I have an opportunity to do that for you right now as Lauren Lane steps to the stripe. First free throw is up and down. The Tigers in that opening round, they had wins coming from Zeb Bloom, and from Ryan Tiers. They had losses for Jake Wynn, Keegan Brownell, Reed Knitter, also a win for Red Compass. Losses then for Cam Osborne, Logan McDonald, and Cody Callahan. Peyton Lane and Hunter Mullen both had first-round byes. Lane misses on the second free throw, and then Hannah Ferguson's going to be called for a foul over the back. And to the other end will march with the chance for the Republic County Buffaloes to step to the stripe. So that gets you caught up on the Tiger Wrestling, at least the finals through the first round. We'll do the best we can to keep you posted on those results as the weekend moves along. 38-20, Clay Center by 18. The free throw line, a 1-on-1 chance for the Buffaloes. First free throw is up and down. And Casey Benishek is 5 for 5 at the line now. And has 11 points in the game for Republic County. Of course, Riley County in this tournament as well. They have their boys in a consolation game over in Tabor at 4:45 tip-off time. Benishek makes the second free throw. And the Falcon girls will be here in this gym at 6. They take on Heston in the semifinals. Lob down court, Lauren Lane trying to throw it to Aaron Hamble, and it's overthrown. 6:17 to work, 38-22. Clay Center turns it over, and Republic County will have the basketball. 6:13 to work in the ball game. Lady Tigers by 16. Republic County in the front court now. They have gone to the fourth quarter over at Washington County Hanover girls matchup. It is 40-30. Washington County by 10 going to the final period. Here, Republic County with the basketball. Clay Center leading by 16. Here's Scott, skip pass right corner. Madison Scott for 3. It's short. Rebound weak side. Wright Frederick had it for a moment. Just couldn't quite keep a handle on it. And it's going to be out of bounds to Republic County on the baseline. 5:47 left, fourth quarter. Lady Tigers led by 17 today from Hannah Ferguson. Here's a lob into Benishek. Has to back it out with a dribble, guarded by Lane. Good crossover. Benishek quick to the paint. And she has 12 now, 14 in the game. And that was an impressive move to get by a defender and then finish through 2 more. Just didn't quite get there in time for help side. Lauren Lane, front court. Off it goes to Hamel, right wing. Still 5:25 to go. The Lady Tigers lead is 14. We're here in the fourth. Out top it comes to Hamel, around right to Allie Wright Frederick. Back across to Addie Mullen. Mullen looking low, double teamed. Out top to Hamel, and around right now to Wright Frederick. Allie back out to Aaron. She fakes the 3. Good look inside for Lauren Lane, but traveled with the basketball. Lane was cutting away from where the pass was going to and kind of caught it on her hip. It just couldn't quite get the dribble down before she got into the paint and called for the travel. Caught a little off guard by where that pass was caught. 38-24. Lady Tigers lead it by 14. Republic County back with the basketball. Sid Calloway back on the floor during that dead ball for Clay Center. Here's a drive right baseline. Kick out, right wing. 3-ball, Audrey Sheets. Short, long rebound to the corner is going to be out of bounds to Clay Center. So possession to the Lady Tigers. 4:43 remains. Fourth quarter. They have gone to the fourth also in Washington between the Hanover and Washington County girls. Washington has a 10-point lead going to the fourth over the Wildcats. Here, the Lady Tigers of Clay Center lead by 14 with 4:35 to go in this ball game. Callaway in the backcourt, deep against the pressure. Now to Mullen. Addie will put it down up the left sideline through a double team. Now has numbers. Kick out to the corner. Wright Frederick for 3. Transition bucket. And Wright Frederick knocks down her second triple. And it is a huge play by Addie Mullen to break down the pressure and then find the kick out and a wide open Wright Frederick for the 3-ball. Now a foul down inside called against Clay Center, and Republic County will get to the stripe. This will be the last 1-and-1 for either team. The double bonus from here on out. Well, Addie Mullen, they were a little trouble in the backcourt against the pressure. And Addie faked right, went left sideline, then threw 2 defenders, and then had numbers. When she got to the paint, had a kick out in the corner and found Allie Wright Frederick wide open. And then Allie took care of the rest with her second 3 of the game. All 6 of her points coming from those 2 buckets. 41-25 as Benishek knocks down another free throw. And make it one more here. She has hit 8 of 8 from the line today and has 16 points in the ballgame. Allie Wright-Frederick will bring it up. They clear it out. There is a second defender to run a jump at her. Near the timeline, she stops. High post, Ferguson. Hannah's going to turn. Square, go strong against Benishek, and Ferguson headed to the free throw line. Hannah with 17 points to lead all scorers thus far. Midway point here in the fourth period, 41-26. Clay Center leading here by 15. We'll check back in with Phil Casper as soon as we get the opportunity over in Washington. It was 40-30 at the end of three quarters. Washington County leading Hanover in the girls' semifinal at halftime, and we haven't had another update yet, but Lynn was leading by 2 at halftime over Donovan West. Ferguson made the first, misses on the second charity. Across it comes with Madison Scott to dribble toward the lane. Kick to the corner. Here's a drive by Kendra Scott. She's cut off in a double team. Back outside. Audrey Sheets for 3 is short. Rebound Calloway saves it back in. Hannah Ferguson has it. Now she'll get rid of it to Wright-Frederick. 3:40 left. Wright-Frederick brings it across. Mid-court stripe. Turns, spins. 2 defenders right at her. She'll get rid of it to Calloway. 42-26. Clay Center with the lead. Wright-Frederick almost lost the handle on the far left side and kicks it across to Calloway. To Ferguson. Tip pass. Calloway rips it back, and it's going to be out of bounds. Staying with Clay Center. The defense of J.C. Blasick, she was standing or stepped out of bounds while she was trying to strip the ball away from Calloway, so they call her for out of bounds, and the basketball goes to the Lady Tigers with 3:22 remaining and a 16-point lead. Allie Wright-Frederick will inbound it. Brianne Wilson checking in. They go high post to Calloway. Sid looks back door. Now right wing to Wright-Frederick. Lane posting inside. Lob down low for Lauren. They're going to call an offensive foul on Lane on a push-off. So it goes the other direction. She had her defender in the high hip and out of the lane. Calloway lobbed it down low, and then they call her for a little push-off or a extension of the arm anyway, and the basketball goes to Republic County. Her third foul. 3 minutes left here in the fourth. Clay Center leading by 16. Republic County Benishek going to work, and she has had a huge game. Misses here. Rebound is up, and 2 shots coming for Audrey Sheets. Yet to score in the game. Benishek, who has 16 to lead the way for Republic County, including 8 of 8 at the stripe. Made a really nice move in the lane, just couldn't get it to fall, and now Sheets misses on the front of 2 free throws. Just under 3 to work. Haley Franson in. Addie Mullen will come out. The Lady Tigers, if they can get this done, would play on Saturday afternoon tomorrow at the championship at 5:45. Free throw misses both for Sheets, and a rebound away to Lauren Lane. Fourth quarter with 2:50 left. Clay Center leads it by 16. High post, Calloway turns, squares up, looks low, now gets it to Lauren Lane. Ball tipped around and loose and picked up by Republic County. They're headed back the other way. Madison Scott, dribble drive, cut off by Wright-Frederick. Now spins in the paint, and a foul is going to be called. Strong move by Madison Scott. So Scott will get 2 free throws. She has 4 points. That foul on Allie is going to be her 4th with 2:31 to go. 2 free throws for Madison Scott, the 5'5" senior. Her first free throw attempts of the game, and she calls the first one in. And 11 of 13 in the game for Republic County from the free throw stripe. Pretty impressive. Scott's second free throw up. This one rims off, and the rebound to Calloway. Now to Lauren Lane. She'll stop, give it off to Addie Mullen, who came in for Wright-Frederick after Allie picked up her 4th foul. 2:20 left. Clay Center leads it by 15 here, 42-27. Mullen out top, pressured by Kendra Scott. Now to Lauren Lane. Lauren out deep, goes right on the wing to Brianne Wilson. Bree backs it out with 2:10. Now Wilson spins, turns, gets it off to Lauren Lane. Well beyond the arc, goes right wing, Franson. Wing right now to Mullen. 2-minute mark here in the fourth, and a foul is going to be called on Kendra Scott. And that will put Addie Mullen to the free throw line with a chance to shoot 2. Clay Center leads it here by 15. 42-27. Again, we'll get you back over to Washington as soon as possible. Mullen knocks down the first free throw, and she leads it, or she has 4 points now. Clay Center leads it by 16. And it's 40-30 into the third in that Washington County Hanover game. Mullen missing on the second charity. But Clay Center leads by 16, 43-27. Clock back underway, just under 2 to go. It's 45-39 now left with 4:23 in that game. Here's a steal by Callaway, taken back by Johnson. Now a strip away by Lane and a foul called. And free throws coming here for Republic County. So we'll get you over for the finish of that one, which is tight back up again. 45-39, Washington County by 6 over Hanover. That game being played in Washington, the TVL semifinal. Here the Lady Tigers up by 16. Free throw from Kinsey Johnson up and good. She now has 3 points in the contest, her first free throw attempt of the game. Second one up and rims in. Good touch from Johnson. Pressure coming from Republic County. A minute 48 remains in the game. Clay Center by 14. Mullen to Lane. Lauren says, clear it out. I'll bring it myself. Lane against Sheets. Now to Mullen up the left sideline. Kicks it outside to Haley Franson. She will back it out between the rings. A minute 35 left here. Clay Center with a 43-29 lead. 90 seconds to go. Mullen, left side wing. Ball fake. Starts to drive and to reach in foul against Republic County. And more free throw chances here for Addie Mullen, who is the free throw shooter struggling from the stripe today. 2 of 6 on Addie like. See if she can right the ship here on these 2 free throws. And this is on the first of 2. Johnson back in for Republic County. Blazek comes out. Allie Wright-Frederick will come back on now for Clay Center. And Wilson will come back off. Minute 28 left, 43-29. Clay Center leads by 14. They led by as many as 20 in this second half. Mullen knocks down that second free throw. She has 5 points now. Down court quickly, left wing and deep. And a strip away by Mullen. Wright-Frederick up with it. And then we have a carry called against Wright-Frederick near the timeline. Kind of in a crowd, kind of gets slapped around. I did not see it, but it was a big cluster out there in the middle. The official right on top of it. So a 15-point Lady Tiger lead, and Republic County takes it back with a minute 20 to go in this game. And as soon as this goes final, we'll get you over for the finish of Washington County Hanover girls semifinal play. It's been a good one over there. A rumble between those 2 teams. Here's a drive baseline. Johnson, take away. Callaway tipped it. Lane has it. Lauren off to Wright-Frederick. We're down to 1 minute to go. Clay Center by 15, 44-29. Wright-Frederick down court. Wing right deep is Mullen, and a reach-in foul called against Kendra Scott. And it will be 56 seconds on the fourth quarter clock. Clay Center by 15. And Addie Mullen back at the stripe to shoot 2. She has 5 points in the game. Free throw here is up and just strong for the 5'4" sophomore. 44-29. Second free throw up, and this one rims off. That was a good release. Just a tough luck shooting for Mullen. 51 left. Good break by Republic County. Bucket by Johnson. And a timeout taken. We're breaking as well. Send it over to Phil Casper to check in at Washington.
All right, Rock, thanks. Here with 2:55 left. Hanover had cut this to a 3-point game. Annie Otot just hit 2 free throws, so it's back to 5. But Hanover has fought their way back in this. With 2:46 left, a long 3 from Riley Debley won't go. Rebound knocked around. Hanover gets it back. 2.5 minutes left. 49-44. Washington County still leads.
Here, 44-31. There's 48 seconds remaining. So as soon as we go final here, as mentioned, we'll send it right back over to Phil and let him finish out that basketball game. And then I'll hang around and recap this one for the Lady Tigers once it goes final. But right now, there's still some work to be done with a 13-point lead and 48 seconds left. The Lady Tigers trying to get back to the championship here, championship game of the Trojan Classic in Hillsboro. They were there last year, met up with Heston. Very close defensive battle throughout, and then down the stretch it slipped away, and they would end up with a loss. Heston will play Riley County in the other girls' semifinal game. That'll be at 6 p.m. And an interesting matchup there. Two state-ranked teams will go head-to-head. On the boys' side, Riley County will be playing Life Prep Academy in Tabor at 4:30. And then Clay Center also in the Tabor gym. That will be at 7:30 this evening against Sunrise Academy. Pressure coming from Republic County. Aaron Hamill into Wright Frederick. Allie right back to Aaron, and now she's fouled. 44 seconds left at Phil while they are walking to the other end for Aaron Hamill to shoot two. Let's get a check here.
All right, Rock, a missed lay-in on the other end, but a rebound now by Macy Debley, and a putback has got it to a three-point game again. 2:02 left, and now a foul is going to be called on the floor. That's going to send Tess Chetcherly to the other end shooting one-on-one. So 2:02 left, 49-46, Washington County lead.
All right, still over 2 minutes to go. Again, we'll get you there for the finish. 44 seconds remaining here. Aaron Hamill parries both free throws. Sophomore steps up and drills them. Clay Center up by 15. Down court, Callaway the tip away. Johnson picks it up. Now drives across lane. Kendra Scott up, no good. Rebound, Hamill. Big rip down by Aaron Hamill. 30 seconds now remaining. Clay Center with a 15-point advantage. Right Frederick out to Hamill. Across left Franson. Down to 24. Cross right to Alley. Clay Center can hold on to it here. See if Republic County tries to stop him with a foul, or they're just going to let it go. Republic County will drop to the consolation semis. Alley Wright Frederick just hangs on to it. Now to Callaway with 8 and 7. Down to 5 seconds. The Lady Tigers are going to be 11-0 after today's win. Your final 46-31. Let's send it over to Phil Casper and get you a finish on Washington County and Hanover.
Well, just in time, Rock, and you're not going to believe this. Hanover is at the line right now shooting 2 free throws. It's Taylor Clipp. Free throw on the way, and we are tied 50-50. Washington County led 22-16 at half, 40-30. They were up by 14 at one time, and now Taylor Clipp with a chance to give Hanover their first lead of the game, and rims out. We are tied at 50. Washington County with the basketball. Chetcherly to Otad across the timeline. Down to a minute 30. Hands it to Wyatt. Man-to-man defense. Both teams in the bonus. Otad into Chetcherly in the lane. 5-footer, yes. Chetcherly hits again, and she is having a game. Washington County back up by 2, and Coach Chris Beichman wants a timeout. Full timeout on the floor. Minute 18 left. It's 50-50. Let's send it back to Rocky Downey.
All right, Flip, we'll get you back there quickly for the finish of that one. What a game that turned into here. The Lady Tigers 46-31 a winner. The Lady Tigers were up 17-2 to begin this ball game. That was after one quarter, and then it really was a game that just kind of stretched it out, then held Republic County at arm's length. Casey Benishek led the way with 16 points for Republic County, 6 from Kinsey Johnson, 5 from Madison Scott, 4 from J.C. Blazic. The Lady Tigers get 17 from Hannah Ferguson. Sid Callaway knocks in 11, 6 points on 2 threes from Allie Wright Frederick, 3 from Lauren Lane, 5 from Addie Mullen, and 2 free throws there at the end by Aaron Hamill. And the Lady Tigers win 46-31. They'll be in the championships at 5:45 tomorrow. Let's get you back to Phil.
All right, thanks, Rock. Out of the timeout, a minute 18 left in this ball game. 52-50 Washington County. Hanover with the ball. Hanover has scrapped their way back into this. Washington County just a little bit sloppy in the last couple of minutes, and a good team like Hanover takes advantage. Now Riley Debley drives baseline, shot off glass, won't go. Rebound on the backside, that's Annie Otad. Under a minute, Chetcherly down court to delay underneath the basket. It's McKenna Bent off glass and good, and Washington County back up. And now a timeout on the floor. 50.9 seconds left. It's 54-50. Washington County with the lead. We'll bring you back after this.
When it's time to purchase a vehicle, you owe it to yourself to check out Glavin Ford of Clay Center. If you want the best deal possible, that's what Glavin Ford of Clay Center will do for you. Starting with our engines and oil changes for life, that's huge, folks. And your trade-in is worth more to us here at Glavin Ford. So if you're upside down in your current vehicle, it's important that you shop Glavin Ford of Clay Center. Go to our website at glavinfordofclaycenter.com or come see us at downtown Clay Center. Glavin Ford of Clay Center, home of the engines and oil changes for life.
For any concrete project you need for a residential driveway, basement, patio, or curb, you can count on Midwest Products to handle it. At every level of the job, you'll find a dedicated, skilled crew prepared to deliver a professional job. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, Lynn, and Washington, they can meet the needs of residential, commercial, or farm-related projects. For other ready-mix concrete work, give Midwest Products a call at 800-371-2252.
Out of the timeout, a long three-ball attempt from Macy Debley off the mark, out of bounds to Washington County. So 36.3 seconds left. Annie Otot just needs to get it inbound. She better hurry. Now she does. To Henneberg. 54-50, 32, gets it down across to Holly DeLay, across the timeline, back to Otot. Now Cammie Miller on the wing, holds, finds Chetrley, back up to Otot with 22, to DeLay, she holds, now they're going to foul Holly DeLay. 19.5 ticks left, and Holly DeLay goes to the line shooting 1-1. Holly DeLay won 3 buckets in the third, and she will shoot 1-1. First one on the way and buries it. Gives Washington County a 5-point cushion. Second one, good. DeLay hits both. 19 seconds left. Here we go. Riley Debley down court. Baseline, Losey, 3, no, strong, backside rebound, Zarbanicki, another 3 from Cliff on the baseline, no, they'll say 2 on the baseline, and quickly a timeout, so Taylor Cliff hits 2, and this is a 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it right here, 9.1 seconds left. It is 56-52. Washington County will have it. The next foul would put Washington County in a double bonus. So Washington County would go to the line shooting 2. Hanover has to foul immediately. 56-52, 9.1 seconds left, and Hanover will get set to inbound. Cliff just over the line. They did call that a 2, and it was the right call. So Annie Otot set to inbound. Looking, has Chetrley all by herself, didn't see her. Inbounds to DeLay. They're all over DeLay. Now they call a foul. The 3 seconds ticked off the clock. So down to 6 seconds left. That's going to send Holly DeLay back to the line shooting 2. Holly DeLay hit her last 2. And now a chance to hit 2 more, and that's going to do it for Macy Debley. 15 points for the sophomore, 11 of those in this second half. DeLay's free throw is good. 57-52, 6 seconds. DeLay at the line by herself. She rims out. Clock should start. Oh, and Hanover steps out of bounds on the rebound. Taylor Cliff turned to pass that basketball and was standing on the baseline. So back to Washington County, 57-52. 6 seconds left. And Annie Otot just needs to get this ball inbounds. She does, and Hanover is going to concede it. Washington County is going to win this game 57-52. They have beaten Hanover. We'll take a break. We'll get bring you back and get you a look at scoring when we return.
We are not doctors, but we play one on the radio. I'm Ryan Gearhand from Wilbur Ellis Reed Seed and Feed. With next year's spring crops just around the corner, we can write you a prescription for fertilizing your wheat. Proper fertilization is a critical factor in producing optimum and profitable wheat yields. We may need to run some soil tests to diagnose the right amount of fertilizer to put on at the right time. Follow the doctor's orders and make an appointment with Ryan, Mike, Kenny, Alan, or Brent at Wilbur Ellis Reed Seed and Feed.
This is Linda Reed, and the new chip cards are being introduced by the Citizens National Bank. Each chip card is personalized, making every transaction unique, adding a new safeguard against fraud. There is no need to request a new card. We'll be rolling out the cards over the next 12 months. Customers who open a new account will automatically receive the new chip cards. The Citizens National Bank, member FDIC, the latest security for our customers.
A new year is here and the possibilities are endless. Opportunity is knocking. It's TSI Kansas. Here at TSI Kansas, we offer our drivers quality equipment, top pay, health insurance, and much more. We are looking for professional drivers here at TSI, where you'll know you're valued and respected for your hard work and dedication. Our doors are always open, and you'll always find a friendly smile. Call Heather at 785-632-5183.
With fall harvest in the bin, it's time to plan next season's bumper crop with oldie seed, corn, and soybean varieties. We take pride in the latest technology. Oldie will be one of the first to bring our family of producers the latest Extend, LibertyLink, and Enlist soybean varieties. This season, if you want to give your fields a big Wildcat first down, plant a high-performance corn or soybean variety from Oldie Seed, proud sponsor of Kansas State football.
Quickly improve your new year with Pulse Internet up to 1,000 megabits per second from Twin Valley. Speeding up your internet is an easy resolution to achieve. Plus, it may help with other resolutions like reducing stress by getting rid of internet that is too slow for your needs. How many new devices did you add to your household this Christmas? Have more fun with a better streaming experience with Pulse Internet from Twin Valley. Call 800-515-3311 for a speedier 2017.
If you use standard diesel fuel, you should know that switching to Cenex Premium Diesel can make a powerful difference in your trucks and farm equipment. Cenex Premium Diesel is specially formulated to optimize performance. It's proven to deliver more power and up to 5% better fuel economy. Plus, it contains a special additive formulated for the demands of today's modern engines to help reduce downtime and maintenance.
Investing in our owner's success. Farmers Cooperative.
Well, what a game from the Washington County Lady Tigers over the Hanover Wildcats by both teams. It was Hanover coming out strong early. They led 14-4 at the end of the first quarter, and then an 18-2 run by Washington County. An 18-2 second quarter put them up 22-16. They led by as much as 14, but Hanover came back and tied it. They had a chance to go up, missed a free throw, and then just too little, too late on Hanover's end. But give the Hanover Wildcats a lot of credit. They fought their way back in. They got that game tied and had a chance to come back and win that game. But Washington County able to hit free throws down the stretch, particularly Holly DeLay, Annie Otot, 5 big free throws from them. And Washington County wins it 57-52. They advance to the championship. They'll play tomorrow night, 6 o'clock in this gym against the winner of Centralia and Wetmore. Let's look at scoring for Hanover Wildcats. It was 15 from Macy Debley, 12 from Tiana Losi, 8 from Riley Debley, 7 from Taylor Clip, 4 from Claire Zarbanicki. Tasha Bruna had 3, and Allie Sedlacek with 2 rounds out the scoring for Hanover. For Washington County, it was Tess Chetrley. She had 20 points in the game, 12 in the second half, 10 from Jenna Henneberg, 6 each from McKenna Bent, Holly DeLay, and Annie Otot, 3 from Lauren Wyatt, 3 from Cammie Miller, and a point from Grace Otot. Washington County wins it 57-52 over Hanover. They advance to the title game tomorrow night. Well, coming up next, we'll have Onega and Hanover boys. That is a semifinal game. The winner of that will advance to take on the winner of Troy and Doniphan West. When we come back, we'll be joined by Dave Savage for Game 3 at the TVL Tournament. We'll be back after these.